What's up everybody? My name is Paper, and today we're going to be talking about a fun little movement deck that I've been playing that I've been calling my Shmoovin list. It's a deck that utilizes movement cards such as Polaris and Aero to position my opponent's cards into favorable positions for me. It also includes location deniers such as Storm and Spider-Man, and a card that tons of people have been asking about, Kingpin. Unlike my previous videos, this is not a deck that I believe is a top tier deck, however it is quite fun to play and offers a variety of viable win conditions that keep me coming back to this deck often. The core of this deck consists of my movement engine. Polaris, Juggernaut, and Aero all provide means to move your opponent's cards. This movement hinders your opponent's game plan and makes sure they cannot properly plan and predict how the game will end. With only 12 slots to play your cards, each slot is incredibly important. Polaris pulls a 1 or 2 cost card, which can target some of the strongest early game cards in the game, like Angela, or ruin your opponent's destroy plan by moving a Nova or Bucky Barnes away from lane. Juggernaut requires some prediction on your end in order to successfully move cards, as he moves all cards played by your opponent at this location on the turn that he's played. Aero is the strongest of our core cards, pulling all cards played during this turn to her location, while also boasting a strong 8 power. These cards are great in combination with the support cards that are included in this deck. The movement support cards that we have included in this deck are Kraven, Kingpin, and Miles Morales. These 3 cards all benefit from movement in some way, with Kraven getting +2 power for each card that moves to his location, Kingpin destroying any card that moves to his location on turn 6, and Miles Morales becoming a 1-cost card when a card moves on the previous turn. Kraven offers a location-winning power boost as long as you're able to move cards to his location reliably. By playing cards like Aero and Polaris, you can ensure cards move to his location. Kingpin is a little bit more destructive for your opponent. Holding Aero until turn 6 and having Kingpin on the board, or even better, having Sarah to allow you to play both on turn 6, is a sound strategy in this deck. You can also play Cloak on turn 5 and Kingpin on your Cloak's location on turn 6 to destroy all cards that your opponent moves to Cloak's location. Be careful though, because this does also kill the cards that you move to his location. Miles Morales is a cheap source of power that synergizes perfectly with your movement engine. This deck also includes some location denial as well to help force your opponent into playing the way that you want them to. Storm and Spider-Man both close off locations in different ways and can be combined with a lot of the cards in this deck for much easier manipulation of your opponent's cards. Storm in combination with Juggernaut can seal a lane victory by turn 4 if your opponent cannot move or add cards to the flooded location. Spider-Man helps keep a lane clear, and if played on turn 5 can shut off a lane entirely for your opponent. Keeping a lane clear is also important for combo cards like Kingpin, so you know that your opponent will have space open to move cards into that webbed lane on turn 6. The remaining cards help round out the deck and provide some on-demand movement for our established core. Nightcrawler is included for a cheap move to power up your Kraven, as well as lower Miles Morales' cost on demand. Daredevil is a solid option at 2 costs to help plan your final 2 turns in a way that is more manageable than straight prediction. Combine Daredevil with Aero to see what you're pulling, or with Spider-Man to properly seal off a location on turn 5. Cloak is an additional move card that has a chance to work with Kingpin or simply bait your opponent into plays that you can take advantage of. Lastly, Sarah is in the deck as a means to play as many cards on the final turn as possible. Additionally, Sarah enables combos like Kingpin plus Aero, as well as many other Kingpin and Kraven possibilities with your other movers. Some of the other options for this deck that I have considered are Magneto, Angela, and then an Iron Fist and Human Torch combo. Magneto has the strongest case for inclusion, and I may make another deck guide for a different version of this deck that I've been playing a little bit more recently. I don't believe this deck to be a top tier deck, however it is one of the most fun decks that I played in Marvel Snap. With so many possibilities and play paths, this deck offers great diversity and every game feels a little different because you're not only playing with your cards, but essentially your opponent's cards as well. And with that, I'll leave you with some gameplay of the deck from my stream. You can catch me live on twitch.tv/paper on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. So give me a follow there to be notified when I go live. Thanks for watching, and good luck snapping. We have our Daredevil. We'll probably play Polaris. Maybe not in a Nightcrawler. What in the world? What is that? Triskelion is just a draw one. Okay, so we have Kingpin, Polaris, Juggernaut. Cool. So he's going to fill up this left lane, which is great for us. Not even going to play in the flooding. I don't care about it. He probably shouldn't. You really shouldn't play into the flooding, but he's going to, so... We can see what he's going to play here with Daredevil. Kind of get an idea of what we're going to see. Devil Dinosaur. What's our win percentage here? I feel like we have to pull the Devil Dino in with Aero. And then Juggernaut, Polaris. Though if I would have played Sarah last turn, it would have been a little bit better. So Juggernaut wins the right lane by himself. I beat Cable. I push everything that gets played on the right into the middle. Ah, he beats me with Nightcrawler. I have to pull either the agent or the Cable or the Nightcrawler with Polaris. Yo. Oh my god. Nice. Nice. Because the main thing that hurts Kingpin is when you fill that location up. So I really want to Polaris in the Fisk Tower, but I gotta figure out how to do it. Because if I wait here, Murder World's gonna kill this Bucky, and then I can Polaris into Fisk Tower that Bucky. And since we have priority, we get the free kill on the Bucky. That's really, really good for us. Keep Nightcrawler here. I'm gonna pull the Bucky over, kill him. Good kill Magra, that's fine. We've locked Flooded, so we don't have to worry about Flooded at all. Until we play Juggernaut on it though. We can have 6 power here. We tie the left. We win the middle by, or we win the right by 2, and then hopefully we just win the middle. The other play is to try to play Juggernaut on the left, but there's a chance that Juggernaut's going to move the stuff over to Flooded, which loses us the right lane. We want to give us the best opportunity to stay ahead on Flooded while also killing everything that he plays by just playing Aero on the Fist Tower. This might be telegraphed a bit because we've played Polaris, but we really haven't played anything else that signifies that we're going to be playing Aero, so yeah, they leave. Victory. Okay, so no Wong for him is very good for us. Full of discard cards here. I don't really want to discard with Blade. I kind of want what I have in my hand as options. Play Domino here. And then we'll play Kingpin. He's kept the middle lane empty, which is great for us. Turn 5 comes along. We did have Cloak. Okay, so this is a Sarah negative deck. Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
Full cost Iron Man as well. So we just play Aero on the Kingpin lane. Hope that he plays something that... Hopefully he doesn't fill up this middle lane. That's kind of what we're hoping for. He's going to play Mystique somewhere. We don't really know where that's going to go. That was actually still scary. God, that's so crazy. Victory. Okay. They should do that for sure, just like Hearthstone. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that it would be really good. Problem is you're only drafting 12 cards, so it does feel a little weird. So I Spider-Man here because if they don't fill up this lane this turn, then they're going to be playing in this lane for sure on the final turn.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
What happens to Spider-Man? Oh, does it really go over there? Come on. We'll just play Polaris here. Hopefully pull something from the left lane. But I haven't played with any of these drafted decks before, so I'm curious to see what it's going to be like. Draft. He's gonna fill up this lane. You have Marvel Snap on your phone? Yeah, I do. Play it in bed, on the toilet, on everywhere I go. I'm playing Marvel Snap. That just depends on where the real Mysterio is. Oh, it's exactly where we wanted it. Nice. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, I just wanted to say thanks for watching. If you want more Marvel Snap content, I stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time on twitch.tv/paper. Thanks for watching.